All right, everyone, here we go. As promised in today's weekly reading, we're going to pull ourselves a twin flame journey. Let's take a ride. Let's see where we go here. One deck for the divine feminine, one deck for the divine masculine. We'll see where we're at in this journey. I can tell you, since we've been pulling these back in July, started July 2021, I guess, something around there. The divine feminine's been a brand new BMW. Making a lot of strides, cruising up the road. Divine Masculine's been a 74 Pinto. A car that's got its own Wikipedia page that's so shitty. I can tell you as well, from what I saw in the weekly reading today, that Pinto's been vandalized after the energy of last week. This past week we're just coming out of. Let me tell you, let's go. Let's shuffle the deck for the Divine Feminine. Let's see where we go. It's a general reading. May or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. This reading is timeless, as with all the Twin Flame Journey readings. So whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. There is a whole playlist of these going back to last July on my channel. If this one doesn't resonate with you, well, go find one that does. See where you are. You're all in different places on the journey. But for those of you that have been with me a while, this is pretty much where we're at. This is the energy of right now. After a week where the Pinto has been vandalized, hubcaps stolen, graffiti painted on it, taken for a joyride, which is never good. That's somebody stealing your car just to take it for a ride, and you know they're not being careful when they do it, because it's not their car. No joy in that. No joy in being careful. All right. What are the energies for the Divine Feminine right now, universe? What do we got? Wow, okay. All right, I see the bottom card here. You guys, I don't know what the top card is. I'm not going to show you the bottom yet. I need to see what it's crossing. All right, I already can feel it, but I'm just going to. 8 Cups. Yeah, I believe that. We've all been through quite a week, okay? It's crossed by the 7 of Swords. All right, now I did a Twin Flame Journey about a week ago, and I think you got a 10 of Swords or something along those lines. And I basically said something to the effect of, you're almost like Twisted Sisters, we're not going to take it song anymore. I don't think you're going to, you're done with anything that doesn't suit you. And we saw that with the cards that were pulled on it. What I have here is an 8 of Cups as your baseline energy. All right? For a lot of you, okay, and this is a card, the 7 of Swords is a card of self-deception or a card of it is an energy of self-deception here. All right? Be careful. All right? Make sure you know what you want from this person. All right? Definitely make sure you know what you want from this person. That's all I can say. I can't say anything else about it because it's a general reading, and I don't know if some of you are fooling yourselves that you've walked away from this. It's possible it could be saying that. Some of you are telling yourselves you've walked away, but you haven't really walked away. Don't. You need to be, I've been telling you, this energy all the way as far back as the North Node of Destiny going into Taurus. And as I've been talking about the new core energy cycle we're moving into, I've been telling everybody, there's no room in here for in or out, wishy-washiness. You're either in or you're out. And that's it. And you have to be honest with yourself. All right? That's what that energy is. That's what it's saying. That's what it is. If you're done, you're done. Leave the door open for this person. If they come in and they prove to you that it's not too little too late, then that's fine. All right? But don't also, it's really just a strong urge against a great number of you that are watching this that are saying you're done and saying you're out, but you're not really out. Okay? Just don't be like that with this. It's about the lessons. You can be out if you want to be. You can walk away and say, I'm not going to deal with this person. I'm moving in a new direction and all of that. But just make sure you mean it. Make sure it's coming from the soul, not just from your brain, your ego, or whatever it is. Okay? Be honest with yourself. That's all it's saying so far. Well, I'm shuffling the deck right now for the Divine Masculine. And which, by the way, at the bottom of their deck, when I picked it up randomly, was the Wheel of Fortune. This person's doing a great big 180-degree turnaround. I can tell you that. I can definitely tell you that. Your bottom card, I'll leave it there because I'm not going to be using these decks again. I'll leave it there. Whoops, it's not reversed. I wish it was reversed, but it's not reversed. It's the Seven of Swords. Okay? Their bottom card that's going to cross whatever card lands here is a Chariot. And I just got done telling you when I randomly picked up this deck to start shuffling, it had a Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. That is, again, the Divine Masculine is charging in. Make sure you know what you want here, and I've been warning you about that for a while. I know it's come up on some 3 quick card readings. Yep. There it is, Temperance. You remember that? It's the theme of our weekly reading that I just pulled earlier today. We saw Temperance so much. It was the center of the reading. It came out for a sign. One of the, a couple of the signs that came out from 2 different decks, and it was the pre-shuffle main card, face card. Well, right there it is. It's a balanced energy on their side, and we talked about that in this past week's readings. What with all the North Node stuff I was pulling on and all of that, we talked about a balanced energy on their side, a surprisingly balanced. Someone who is coming in to at least make an attempt here. I'm not going to say it's perfect. It's not perfectly balanced, but it's certainly a big improvement here over what was. Perhaps the graffiti and everything and hubcaps being stolen on the 74 Pinto made it work better. I don't know. Maybe they replaced it with good hubcaps. I have no idea. But that is a Chariot crossing Temperance, and that is the definition of communication in one of my readings for sure. That's why you've got this on this side. Make sure you know what you want here. Don't deceive yourselves. And know, in case that person is here again, I'm not getting them mixed up. That's not possible. It's about polarity. I'm a damn fine energy reader on a bad day. I know the difference between negative polarity and positive polarity. This is positive polarity. Just polarity, and not talk about more positive and negative kind of things. I'm talking about polarity. That's the Divine Masculine, and that's what's been coming up in the readings. Balanced energy, knowing what they want, and going after it. It's over here now where we got some wobble, because you might be picking up on that balanced energy and you're not so sure you want it anymore. Some of you have decided, I'm going to walk away from this or something along those lines, and that's fine. Just make sure you're honest with yourself. The universe is calling you on your shit here. Some of you, not all. Okay, it's not all, it's just some of you. If you have, you have. All right? All right, let's go. But I would leave the door open for them and at least hear what they have to say. You've spent all this time waiting on them, and they're definitely doing a 180-degree turnaround. Now I'm shuffling the deck, the tinier animal deck, instead of the big one, and we'll see why this 8 of Cups is here. We're going to get 3 cards and a crossing card. Well, I see what the crossing card is. The crossing card will cross the middle card here. 2 swords. Jesus Christ, you guys, what's going on here? 3 pentacles, I see that, and the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, this side sees your value, okay? Some of you do not. Some of you, now you're getting the 2 of Swords here, okay? This is your energy attached to this. It's the Queen of Pentacles. It's one of the nicest energies of the Empress. It's a balanced energy. The Queen of Pentacles is waiting for no one. She needs nothing, right? Male or female, doesn't matter. It's a she, it's a queen, but it doesn't matter. It's bookending the 2 of Swords, all right? And again, the message to you is clear. Make sure you know what you want here. All right? If you just walked away and you're leaving the door open for them, make sure you feel that in your soul and you're not just deceiving yourself. Because I tell you what, you're not going to see it coming. It's the moon crossing the 3 of Pentacles. All right? Something you don't think is actually going to show up, which could be how you're deceiving yourself. You're deceiving yourself by thinking, oh, I'm just watching these tarot readings for fun. They're not really going to show up. No, this energy is all around you. I'm not a tarot reader. I'm sorry, I'm not. I know there's cards here and all that. I know what they mean. I know how to read the energy they reflect, and I give that to you, but these are just pretty pictures for you. I read energy. I'm a goddamn bona fide freak, okay? I'm telling you their energy is around you and it's coming towards you like a freight train. They want to set something straight. They want to make something right. They want to speak their piece. Who knows? It could be any of that. They are afraid that you might say no. Yeah, I believe it. But I get a lot of determination here. There's angel energy around them. The angel energy, the Temperance card, the card of the angel, that's the energy of your connection. It's canceled out a lot of the devil energy around this person, at least temporarily, as I've been saying in recent readings. What you don't know is somebody is coming in to build a foundation with you. And some of you are wobbly on where you were. You're wobbling a little bit. And I don't blame you. This past week's energy is enough to rattle anyone. Okay? It really is. It's powerful energy this past week. You saw all the readings I did. I had to save up energy from the previous week to do the week's readings I just did. Again, don't get in your head. Stay out of your head here. All right? It's very important that you do that. Now I'm going to leave. Is that on camera? I'm going to leave that there. That moon is crossing the Three of Pentacles. There's a lot going on underneath the surface here. This is coming. Some of you don't even believe it's coming. You are this. Make sure you know it. Pick a damn sword. Pick the right sword. All right? Pick the right sword. All right, let's see. Let's clarify. Why is Temperance here? Got the little version of the Light Seer deck. And let's see. Let's see where we go. And again, I know this. I know there's somebody watching right now who's the Divine Feminine, right? And you're going, well, this is bullshit because I'm perfectly fine. I know what I want, and I know this, and I know that. And I can tell you, if you're getting defensive about what I'm saying here, you are this Seven of Swords because you got triggered. There's no need to get defensive, all right? You either are or you aren't. You know, you got to be honest with yourself. Those who truly are just like, oh, I see what he's saying. Yep, Steve, don't worry about it. I know what I want. It's cool. All right? So that's your test right there to see. If you are getting a little defensive by what I said here, no, I'm fine. Okay. You don't seem fine. Does someone seem fine when they tell you that? No, I'm fine. Okay, did that sound fine? You don't sound fine. Are you all right? Take a look inside and make sure. Just find it. It's small. It's Seven of Swords. It's nonsense. But take a look inside. Why is the Temperance here for the Divine Masculine? Let's go. This is nice. A Chariot crossing Temperance. What the fuck is going on? Oh my God. Yeah, they're coming your way. I see the crossing card at the bottom here for the center card. I'm going to pull Ace of Wands, Justice, Jesus Christ, Eight of Wands, crossed by, I knew as soon as I saw this bottom card that they were coming, Justice crossed by the Four of Wands. Okay, folks, again, I reiterate, if you're not going to be honest with yourself, that's fine. For those people that get defensive, tell me, I'm okay, I'm fine. I know, okay, you don't sound fine. For the rest of you, please make sure you know what you want from this person. Know what you want and understand how they're coming in. I'll pull some future influence here. Just give me a minute. But I got nothing. I got a Chariot crossing the Temperance card. They're coming in to set something straight. Energy is balancing. I don't have a devil in sight. I got Justice in the middle. Somebody coming in to balance things out. It's justice for you. They want justice for them. They want to set something right here. Something they fucked up. I got the Eight of Wands, communication, bookending the Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. Communication for a new beginning. I mean, there's no other way to read it. I mean, even by the cards, the energy says the same thing the cards do. That's why I knew when I pulled this Four of Wands, it's a happy new beginning. There's stability coming to this connection from a side that was responsible and has been responsible for instability. It's because this past week's energy rattled the fuck out of them as much as it did you. And if this past week didn't rattle you, take another look because it did a lot to change the energy around us. We're moving more and more into this new core cycle. But there's a lot of powerful astrological things that I pulled on all week, pulling on that energy. Forcing us to correct course, forcing us to rethink things, make decisions, things along those lines. The same energy was affecting them. The only difference is you knew about it. I was telling you about it. So that being said, your cards say they're coming right here. The moon, some of you don't even believe it, with the Three of Pentacles. The energy of this side is coming your way. I don't have any indication that the 3D person isn't following it. But I can't predict their free will. They can, of course, chicken out. I mean, it is what it is. I got communication here. Let's find out. Let's pull some future. Let's pull 3 cards and a crossing card of future influence here for you, based on these energies. What's the? It flew out of the deck. The Fool. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, I see it. Okay, the Chariot. And the Four of Wands. Okay, we're going to play that game, are we here? And just in case you're wondering, the bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups, The Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. Look, and this is your future influence. I can just leave it as the Two of Cups crossing the Chariot. The future influence here is there's a chance for a new beginning, two soulmates to come together. The reason the universe showed me, Chariot, it matches. We got matching cards. We got someone coming towards you. Right here, the Fool, they're taking a leap of faith, which says they are worried about it. No, it's unreal. I got no other way to read it. However, the universe is pointing out, it pointed me out to three cards here at the bottom, because they kind of did, this one flew out of the deck and then I had to reassemble the deck, so I saw them anyway. It's the Two of Cups, bookended by the Ten of Wands, okay, with a Two of Pentacles in the middle. This is your side, your future influence. You're going to have a big decision to make. Them showing up actually poses a problem for some of you. Okay? And it's because of this Seven of Swords crossing Eight Cups. For some of you, because you don't see it coming, you've been telling yourself, I'm walking away, but you've been deceiving yourself. And when it finally shows up, you're not prepared. It causes a great deal of burden for you. You're going to have to make a decision here. Because I don't think they're showing up. I don't have any indication that they're showing up on their knees in tears and all of that. We'll find out in a second when I pull their future influence on these three cards, which I'll move over so I have room to do it. But they are definitely, this energy is coming towards you. There's no doubt about it. The 74 Pinto got beat up pretty good, and I think maybe they left their tools in your garage and they're coming to fix it. But this backs up my weekly reading. This is kind of what I saw. I told you in the weekly reading, don't let the reading fool you. I was actually staring at the energy, and it was like, this is a lot better than it looks on the table for communication. And I want you to remember, we ended with an Eight of Wands there. And we ended that reading where you're all tied together, that weekly reading, with an Eight of Wands. So them showing up poses a problem for you of some kind. That's why you got to know exactly what you want. The future influence here, basically I'm pulling the future influence on the Moon and the Three of Pentacles. It's this side coming in. Someone's taking a leap of faith. You've got a chance to start over with it and build something on a solid foundation, because the Chariot is coming in. But in your case here, there's two horses here. I read these horses as under control because their Chariot is crossing a Temperance card. That's a very balanced energy, right? I don't have any devil energy here. I've got mild devil energy on your side, which tells, because of the self-deception, the possible wishy-washiness, it's possible. Okay, for some of you. I think for a lot of you, the universe wouldn't have pulled this out if it wasn't the case. And again, I don't blame you. This past week's energy could rattle anybody. It rattled them, but it rattled them in a direction of they better do something before you get away. For you, these two horses are pulling in two different directions. All right, one of them is running, the other one is kind of out of control here. You might get the urge to run away if you don't know what you want from this person. You might end up being the runner. Okay, in this particular case, so be careful. All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's additional advice here. The Hangman crossed by the Seven of Pentacles. Take a breath. Right. Take a knee. Take a breath. Whatever it is. Take a moment to think back here and figure out what you want from all this. It's just you just keep saying the same thing. All right. Tell me more about this. Let's shuffle the deck here. Tell me more about their influence here. Their clarifiers. The energy of the DM side. Let's see what the cards have to say. I'm not sure which direction it's going to pull. If it's going to pull the energy toward you and talk more about you, or if it's going to pull the energy back onto them and tell me more about their actions. I don't know yet. I can't tell. Let's see. The wind, it's like one of those things where you can't tell which way the wind's blowing because it keeps changing direction, kind of a thing. So let's find out. It's sort of a whirlwind of energy. Let's see what we get. I believe it is. I believe this week's energy really frazzled this person, the DM. I think it frazzled them. There was a lot of powerful. There was Jupiter sextile in the North Node. There was Saturn square in the North Node. There's Venus in Pisces making them in their feelings. There's Mars joining Venus in Pisces. And then there's the once-in-a-lifetime alignment of Jupiter and Neptune making out in Pisces. That hasn't happened since 1856. And the last time that happened, the whole world changed. That's a big year. Go ahead and Google that year. A lot happened that year. It wasn't just Nikola Tesla being born. There was a lot that happened that year. Okay. In that time frame. Anyway, you could look 1855 all the way through about 1857, something around there. There's a lot that happened. Let's go. Give me 3 cards and a crossing card on the DMs. Jesus Christ. Okay. I shuffled the 2 of Cups, the crossing card for the Chariot here, back into the deck. It did not come out. But what did come out is their crossing card for whatever their center card is, the 6 of Pentacles. They're coming to give to this. Someone who breadcrumbed is coming to give you the whole loaf. What the fuck is going before it's over? The 10 of Swords, they never... Again, this energy shows up where I'm just drawn to the owl. They never wanted this to be over. This owl don't want this animal to be dead. He can't eat it if it is. He's hungry. He's a hungry little screech owl. But he got to hunt it himself. He needs it alive. Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. A match right there. Oh my God. Somebody feels out in the cold and they're coming to get it. They are coming to get it. No kidding. No fucking kidding. I gave you 3 at the bottom. I'll do it for them. I got a Hierophant sandwich here. Somebody is spiritually changed on the soul level. The way drugs or alcohol or smoking changes the wiring of our brain, this connection has changed the wiring of this person's soul. They are now, right here, the King of Swords makes a plan and takes action. He's ready to go. He's looking right at me in this Witch's deck. He's got the sword up. He's basically just about ready to get up out of his chair. He's in a stance where I'm about to stand up and go do something, right? He's getting up out of the chair. Not like the Emperor in this deck where he's kind of looking away from the cup and sitting there waiting for somebody to come to him, male or female. Not this guy. Not that guy. And the Hierophant here represents the spiritual change within them, the 6 of Pentacles, bookending the King of Swords. That's what the King of Swords is coming to do. This person, I'm surprised. I won't lie to you. I'm very surprised by this reading. This energy is coming towards you like a motherfucker. And I will tell you this. You got the Queen of Pentacles here. This is how you're reflecting to this person. And what's funny is what I warned you about on DFs is this bookend in the 2 of Swords. You're not sure you are this. You best get damn motherfucking sure that you are. Empress, Queen of Pentacles, either one, whatever it is, you best get damn sure. The Queen of Pentacles always knows what she wants. She waits for nothing, has everything she needs, male or female. Some of you are not sure about this, or you think you're sure. But the universe is like, take another look and make damn sure, because if this person comes in, I'd still have no indication of what they're going to do. I just know the energy is coming towards you. They don't want this to be over. They're coming to the Queen of Pentacles because they feel out in the cold and they don't want this to be over. 5 of Pentacles bookending the 10 of Swords. Also tells me on their side. Okay? If there's a third energy affecting things here, a marriage, family, a career, whatever, there has been some kind of ending. Okay? Somebody got kicked out into the cold here. All right? And And there was a conversation about it. There was, because it's 10 swords. All right, something's changed. I told you the 74 Pinto got the shit kicked out of it. This person is a bit tail between the legs. It's no kidding. But this card proves that you're reflecting as this Queen of Pentacles. It's just, my problem with it is it's bookending the 2 of Swords, and it's tied to 7 swords across an 8 of Cups. All right. Give peace a chance. I quote John Lennon. Right? Give peace a chance here. You know, see what happens when they come in. Don't get up in your head about it. But this energy, what you've wanted, and this reflects as well in my second quarter of 2022 reading in the April column. I said, and it had been coming up all before that, like the last week of March, that in April, you know, as we leave March and come through April, and I said as we get toward the middle of April with this big week of energy and all of that, a lot of you are going to get something that you've long waited for. A wish, a long-held manifestation is showing up. All right? And it's showing up right here. A lot of you have wished for this person. All right? So the universe is granting wishes here. I'm going to see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. I'm going to pull another deck here. I'm going to reuse your little deck. All right, since it only has a few cards taken out of it. And I'm just going to see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. I want to see, well, okay, I'll do that in a second. Let me pull a bridging energy here. What's the bridging energy between the Chariot and the Queen of Pentacles? I need to see that. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on. All right. Okay. It doesn't matter whether I pull from the top or the bottom. I looked at the bottom and then I pulled the top card. I'll pull them both. The bridging energy is the Nine of Cups. I just got done telling you about a long-held wish or wish fulfilled that you're about to get. And by who? Well, okay. It's crossed by Temperance, by this side. That Chariot right here, this is you. This is your energy attached to this. Proof that this is your energy. And this is, I asked about your Chariot. Your Chariot, I said, is two horses going in two different directions. All right, make sure you know what you fucking want here with this. Because as I said in a recent reading, everything's coming to a head. I think that was the title of the full moon reading I did, wasn't it? The super pink moon. Didn't it say something like things are coming to a head or something like? Yeah, things are coming to a fucking head. The Pinto needs repairs and you got all the tools in your garage. They got nothing there's nothing they can do now. They're pushing the Pinto to your house. Okay? And they hope to God you're home. And if you're not, they'll probably break into your garage anyway. So make damn sure you know what you want from this person. I'm going to see if there's anything else that the universe wants to tell the Divine Feminine here. I'm going to put these back just in case they come back. See if there's anything else the universe wants to. You know what? I'm going to pull it from your deck. I'm going to ask for one card from your deck and one card from their deck. Okay? What else you want to tell the Divine Feminine? Give me one card here from the main deck. There's only one card in each of the big two main decks out, so we got a full deck here. What else you want to tell the Divine Feminine here? Universe, tell me. Tell me. Tell me. It's the same fucking thing. I looked at the bottom and then I looked at the top. Okay, I admit it to you. I did. Fine. The top is the Three of Wands. They're coming soon. The flux capacitor is lit. It's lit like a motherfucker. 88 miles an hour. The DeLorean's already disappeared from the present. It's gone. It's somewhere between time destinations. Okay? So stay the fuck out of your head. Eight of Swords crossing it. My God, make sure you know what you want here, you guys. And listen, even if you're one of the people where your person doesn't show up, but the energy does, it goes by you like a fart smell, right? But there's no person attached to it. That's possible. I can't predict your free will. Let's say you're one of those people. You still need to know what you want from this, because if you're saying you're walking away and you're not, you're just leaving the door open from them, but it's not true, and then you get disappointed when they don't show up, you're going to go backwards, right? You're going backwards at that point. You have to be honest with yourself. Lie to other people if you want. Lie to me. I don't care. Lie to the government. I'd lie to whoever the fuck you want to. Police officers, the judges, the doctors. I don't care. But don't lie to yourself. For God's sake, if that applies to you. And again, if you get defensive, if it doesn't apply to you, you're not going to care that I said it. Don't get defensive here. If you are getting defensive, take a look inside. All right? Because I'm telling you, with that Three of Wands right there, that's what the universe wanted to tell you. It wanted to tell you the same damn thing. Now let's shuffle their deck. Give me one card, which you know will probably be two. But give me one card for what you want to tell the Divine Masculine. It's crazy. It's crazy, 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 crazy. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. What else you want to tell Divine Feminine about the Divine Masculine? the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, the first. The universe is getting pissed at me now. I just keep asking the same fucking questions over and over again. Crossed by the Magician. They're coming in. They're led into gold. This is an alchemy energy. It's also somebody who's just, I don't know, they've changed. There's some sort of, you've profoundly changed them. We saw that Hierophant, right? At the bottom, crossing this here. It really is. But to get the Ace of Wands again is mind-blowing to me. That's fucking awesome. It's the universe getting pissed going, I already told you they're coming. It's a passionate new beginning from someone who's completely different. And that's where you might get confused. That's why you might want to run, because they're kind of coming for real in a strange way. You know, they kind of are. Let me see. Oh, yeah. I was just about to ask, but I don't have to. Yeah, it's the Queen of Cups. Okay? Something woke this person the fuck up to their feelings. I think it very strongly is all the North Node energy and Venus and Pisces. But Mars and Pisces isn't hurting either. You know, it's kind of fueling things up a little bit. That's the most love I can pull from the deck. And it's crossing that Magician, which is crossing that Ace of Wands when I ask you got anything else you want to say. My God, I don't even know. It's unreal here. It's unreal. Okay, I mean, and the card that wants to reveal itself, always look at chunks, right? If cards come out in chunks, is the Sun. Again, communication. I think you're going to find something out. My concern is what came out for you guys, all right? And I'm not saying this person's going to come in and get on their knees and cry and it's going to be completely different. You're going to be like, oh my God, I walked away, but now I'm wondering if I should take them. You shouldn't be wondering at all. You should know what you want from this person, all right? Or if you don't deceive yourself about it. Don't get in your head about it. Just let the energy flow and see where it goes, right? Sort of a whatever happens, happens principle. As long as you keep control of yourself, which is the only thing you really can control, then you're fine. You know, it's when you lose control of yourself where things go kind of batshit crazy. Let me pull 3 cards from the universe, see if there's anything else it wants to tell you. I'm going to pull it from the witches. I don't know. I just feel like this reading is unreal. It just matched itself here. They're coming to see. I mean, it's crazy. Let's see what went on their side. Why? Let's ask why. Why did this come out like this? You know? What's this 5 of Pentacles about? And 10 Swords. Alright? I'm going to pull on that energy. But I already did a fly on the wall reading the other night. You know, which was a, you know, it was a quickie. It was a, well, not a quickie, but it was a, you know, one of the new short videos. But let's just see. Why? That's what I'm asking the universe on this side. I already know what's going on here. Some of you got rattled by this week's energy, or some of you are still, you know, it's fine. You know, I can dig it. I totally understand. I'm not faulting anybody for it. I'm just warning you about it. Let's be clear about that, okay? All right? And some of you are fine. It's cool. This person's coming your way, man. I just, 4 wands, chariot, ace of, I mean, it's right there. But why? Why this change? What did this week's energy do to this damn person? It's the Magician at the bottom. It changed them. Poof. Lead into gold. Alchemy energy again. That's why it came up here. That's who's coming towards you. It's somebody. This connection, I read it off the Hierophant. That was one of the crossing cards here. The Hierophant sandwich. This person's changed. They're just... This connection in the soul, they've changed. And right now, the energy is conducive to allowing the soul energy to flow through. The heart chakra is active within this person, in part because of Venus and Pisces. And the heart, as I always tell you, is the Google Translate for the brain. The brain and soul speak different languages. It needs the heart to translate. Well, everything's flowing the way it's supposed to. And that's really what's going on here. I mean, it really is. It's somebody who's making a decision. 2 swords reversed, the Star, and the goddamn 9 of Cups. I mean, it is what it is with the Magician crossing the Star. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. It really is. It's a long-held manifestation, something that's been delayed till somebody got their shit together and woke the fuck up and made a decision. They're making a decision. But now, notice they get the 2 of Swords reversed. I ask why. What's all this? Right? Someone now who wants this. They want the cups. They want their wish fulfilled. They want to be happy. I think they're unhappy on their side is what the every card has an implication. The implication of the 9 of Cups is that you were unhappy. Right? You weren't happy. And you know, it is what it is. But they got the 2 of Swords reversed. In other words, a decision is made. All right? They are making a decision here to come toward Cups, to get their wish fulfilled, to be happy, because they're not happy on their side. I got these cards pulling on 5 Pentacles and 10 Swords. That's not good, right? They're out in the cold. Somebody's out in the cold. But you got the 2 Swords upright. That's crazy. That's crazy talk to me. You are this. Make sure you know you're the shit. The shit makes decisions, all right? And don't get in your head about this. Don't think about it. Don't do anything. Leave the door open. Go off about your own business. But if you're making a decision to walk away from this, okay, then make sure you're making the decision from the soul and not from the brain. Otherwise, it's just 7 swords of nonsense. It's just like doing those affirmations in the mirror. Like I always tell you, you tell yourself, I'm great, I'm terrific, I deserve this, I'm great. They only work if it's coming from the soul, if you believe it, right? It's an easy way to say it. If you believe it. What people mean by that is if you believe it in the soul. It has to come from the soul, those types of things. Our self-worth comes from the soul. The brain's job is to diminish our self-worth. The brain creates fears. It keeps us from doing things because we might get hurt, and we might get this. You know, if you live life completely in 8 swords, it's someone with absolutely no self-worth who never leaves the house and never does anything because it might not work out. You know, it's anything but the Queen of Pentacles. So do what you want to do. Just make sure you're not lying to yourself and stay out of this, because even on your side, the 3 of Wands, this shit is coming soon. This energy is coming towards you. And yes, for a few of you watching, yes, your person's energy, that's all I'm reading is energy here. I'm not a fucking psychic. All right? I'm not in your person's head. But their energy is coming towards you. For most of you, the 3D person is coming with it. The cards have made that clear. The energy is very clear about that. But for some of you, it's just going to be like a fart smell blowing by. The 3D person is going to chicken out. For some of you, it will. There is a fear here. And we've been pulling on that all week. All my readings tie together. We can't deny that. So there is a fear here that you're going to say no. And some of them, a few of them, as our percentages have been showing, maybe 10, 12% or whatever, might chicken out. If they do, it's all the more important that you know what you want out of this, that you're not deceiving yourself, okay? So just be okay with it. Don't get yourself locked in 2 swords, because you don't see it coming, but this person's rolling in, and this reading has backed that up all the fucking way. Let me tell you, look at this. I got a Page of Wands sandwich here at the bottom. I pulled on these. The Magician was crossing that. Right? Even the bird's excited, and he a Pisces, you know. Page of Wands. It's communication, 3D. That's, sometimes when I talk, the universe backs me up, and sometimes it puts egg in my face. That just backed me up. I said it's in the energy that the 3D person is coming with the energy towards you. For a few of you, a small percentage, they won't, they'll chicken out. But that page backs that up, a Page of Wands. And who are they coming to talk to? What? Oh, there you are, the Empress. This also tells me that they're transformed, in that they're in their feminine energy a bit more. They're feeling, that's part of why this is all happening. It's one of the last messages the universe wanted to give us here. And we know that anyway. Our week started that way with Venus and Pisces, raising up their feminine side. See, the runners in this cycle, about 99, 98, 99% of them are the divine masculines. Yes. They're too much masculine energy. They were out of balance. We have masculine and feminine within us. But it is possible that your person is also, I know I have some DMs who watch me. Some of the runners are just DFs that are in too much masculine energy. They're out of balance, more masculine, less feminine, just on their side. So again, it goes both ways. It doesn't really matter. Either way, they're in their feminine energy now. It's balancing out, whichever version they are. They're definitely, for most of you, coming in. The reading backs that up. They've changed a lot. This person really has. I've got the Magician way too much here. Okay. That's your reading. That's where we're at right now in this twin flame journey. I hope this reading was helpful. All right? And I hope if whoever I'm talking to here, I hope you chill out. Like I said, nobody can fault you. The energies have been rough lately. It's been a wild ride for me since the end of February. Speaking for myself personally, universe trying to straighten my course out and put me on new courses. It's doing that for all of you, for everybody. And it's always tricky when that happens, right? Because it doesn't tell us to turn as we drive down the road. The universe doesn't tell us to turn before the turn. It tells us to turn after we've already passed the turn. And then we have to drive through mud and the median and in between things to get over to the other road. So it's, the universe isn't very nice about that. It's like you want to look at it and go, you could have told me a mile before that I needed to turn there. Why did you wait till we got past it? It's always that kind of thing. So again, with the energies, especially of the week we just came out of, nobody can fault you for the way this came out for the Divine Feminine, all right? So don't worry about it. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just fix it. Look at yourself and make sure you're honest with yourself about what you want here out of all this and what you've learned from it. Keep that in mind. Because they're coming toward their 9 of Cups, right? They're coming toward their 9 of Cups. That's what it said here. They've made a decision to do that, and it's something you've been waiting on a long time. But you're also going toward your 9 of Cups. You need to know what your 9 cups are. Your wish fulfilled. What's your wish to be fulfilled here? All right, because it's coming your way. And that was crossed by 7 swords, of course, which says there's some self-deception involved, hindering that. And there's the hindrance right there, the block with the 2 of swords. Anyway, you're the shit. Know it. Live it. Okay? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If I helped one fucking person today, I've done my job, karmically speaking. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck, you guys. Stay tuned for what will probably be a very interesting week of energy updates, I think. It's going to be interesting for sure. All right. Good luck.